Jets Nation, your New York Jets!
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
There's still lots of people around the NFL that believe that Justin Fields' best football's in front of them. Major believers of him as an upper-tier quarterback. And the reason why, Kate, is he's got physical traits that are just unique and different. He can run it like a running back, and he can spin a football as well. In fact, that running ability is some of the best in the game. But just continuing to build and refine his game as a passer between the tackles, that will be the key to the longevity of his career.
They give on second to Hall. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Fields. A gain of 12 yards. And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
15 more yards.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Good for another Jets.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary. Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game, and sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That throw intended for Malachi Corley. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Fields out of the gun. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Mevis able to knock it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Brandon Condrington to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
He won the MVP award. We all knew he'd capture at some point of his career. And to me, Katie really did so because he further elevated everybody around him. That's what MVPs do. It's exactly what Josh did a season ago.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. First tone of the game for James Cook. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Allen now on first down. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
He was brought down by Andre Cisco. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Got his man, Shakir has it. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Bills first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
1st and 10, here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Allen's pass.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 28. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Tyler
Bass now to kick this away. Wangu now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needing a little help to get picked up off the grass.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Fields looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. Brandon Codrington on the Bills' return. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They've got 1st down from the 31. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Allen setting up play action. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On the sneak, it's Allen. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Bills who have 1st and 10. Allen fires out wide, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Josh Palmer. A gain of a yard. brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now Allen off the play action. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
8 yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up fourth and long.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
On fourth down now, on comes Brad Robbins to punt for the Bills. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now here comes the New York offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Receiver in motion, headed right. First and 10. Here's Fields. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Looking to throw Fields. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's Fields to throw. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
4th down.
Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And there's pressure, but he sends off a good one. This one is fair caught, but let's see what that flag's all about. This drive may not be done.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. First down throw for Fields. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first down, Fields. Finds the in route complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
All right, set now, first and 10. Throwing again, it's Fields. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Another throw for Fields. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Dorian Williams.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They bring Wilson in motion right. Fields on third. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This one from 42 yards out. Mevis able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Complete.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters, as we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Mevis ready to send this one away.
To kick off.
Cotterington now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cook. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Allen on third down. It's on target to Moore. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop, though, made it to 46, third down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
James Cook, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 1 yard. And the Bills' first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Allen going with the screen to Johnson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down, Bills.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down throw for Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Josh Allen, the touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills grow their lead to 8.
14, Jets 6.
Bass now to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And the Jets.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Play action now. It's Fields. Brought in right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Taylor makes the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line to gain.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, it's Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. He's back to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Plain zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's running for it. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And they do not get a desperately needed 1st down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bills up by 8. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw it. Got his man, Shakir has it. And they're gonna stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Now we get another stoppage here, just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. They're gonna pass it here. And in, touchdown, Buffalo!
Complete to Khalil
The Bills
Shakir.
go up by 2
Touchdown,
scores as they
Buffalo.
try to put this one away. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Bass
Tyler
on for the
Bass
extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills lead by 15 now.
21, Jets 6. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to
kick
kick
off
this
for
away.
Buffalo.
Wangu now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Throwing the out route complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Fields out of the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 8.
Timeout taken by the offense, their second, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Fields to throw it. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
A gain of 10
You know, that's
yards.
one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Took off with it again.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
At the 39-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 39. Oh, he's going for it again. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout.
A gain of 4.
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively, and really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Now to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from New York.